video, I'm going to be breaking down this 808 mafia inspired beat. The first thing I did, I opened augmented string, then I got like a MIDI from the Yokai kit from Prop by Jack and T9C. And this is how it sounds. Some of the effects that I used were halftime, a portal, a shaper box, and just a EQ to get rid of the lows. Then from the next sound, I got expand, and I just copied the top notes from the MIDI, and this is how it sounds. The effects I put on that was like groove beat, low filter, flangish, stereo shape, blood overdrive. This preset I made, I'm gonna have a link in the description. You guys can download. It's a free kit that I just released at the end of 2023. Okay, for the next sound, I got a accent phrase from I think it's also from the Yokai kit, yeah, and it sounds like this originally. And what I did is basically I just cut the tail end, just make it into like I guess 1 bar, and just copied all of that into like 8 bars, and that's how it sounds like. The effects I have in that are Portal, Pancake, and Halftime. The bank that I'm using is the Annabella bank, and I'm just using the preset slow. The next two sounds I'm using are kind of like more for ear candy. I believe this one is also from the Yokai kit, and it just sounds like this. Very subtle. I kind of use it as like I guess a transition. And this next sound is also from the Yokai kit, and this is what it sounds like originally. I basically just chopped it up. If I just, move it like that, it's literally the same thing. I just like it how it sounds like this. The effects I added are Portal, Space Out, which is, I think it's like a delay reverb from Baby Audio. Um, Portal, where's this one from? Also from the Annabella Bank. Halftime and just EQ, just getting rid of some unwanted frequencies in the lows. And then for this like I guess vocal phrase transition thing, I didn't add any effects. I just decreased the volume to 46 and just left it as is. Okay, for the bass, I had it rendered out because my CPU was just getting bad, bro. It was just getting crunchy. It's a bass from I think the Juno from Arteria, I believe, but this is how it sounds. I just had that hidden on the one for 8 bars. It kind of like instead of, I don't really use it as a bass. I basically use it like a hit instead of actually as a bass because it's always on the one. Oh, lastly, this last sound. I think this is the only one that I didn't use from the Yokai kit, and I believe it's from the Drum Star Volume 6, and this is what it sounds like. I don't know. To me, it sounded cool. It fitted with the beats. So I was like, why not just add more ear candy to it? Really? So I added to the intro, I guess, like at the end of the hook, to the break, and then at the again. Okay, this is what all the drum sounds sound together. Okay, it's basically a basic clap pattern, but I just use a snare, and I also added this extra note here just to give it more bounce. And I basically had that repeating for the next 4 bars. Okay, for the hi-hats, what I usually do is just make a basic 2 bar pattern. If it sounds bouncy or it's starting to sound catchy in any way, I just copy and paste for the next 4 bars, 8 bars. And I kind of play around with the velocity a bit and also the notes, and that's what it sounds like. And I believe I added some panning to it as well. I think I used Pancake instead of like actually using the little randomizer with the notes. The next 3 sounds, the 808 and the 2 perks I use, are from the Most Wanted kit from Flows Like Sway. So when I was doing the 808, I was just following the bass notes and everything, and I added a few slides and then just one roll. That's what it sounds like. For this perk, I kind of used it as ear candy instead of like actually trying to like make a, I guess, a drum bounce with it. Add like some bounciness to the drums. To me, it sounded cool, so I added it. Just have it on the first 4 bars, just because I had it on the other 4 bars, but I was like, nah, that's a bit too much. And then this one, I kind of also use it as a hit. Like this, what it sounds like just on the C5, and then this what it sounds like when I just drop the lower octave. I don't know, it just sounded cool to me. Honestly, you literally can just render that out and just make it into maybe a beat. Like you just use that as like a starter or some shit, and you can just cook up something. I don't know. So we're basically at the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed and see y'all next time.